Guys, as this is the first class, okay, people are going to join, so that's why I took time. Please don't mind. From tomorrow onwards, as discussed, the classes will start at 7 o'clock. We'll wait for 5 minutes. There will be a buffer time, 5 minutes. Okay. Then the classes will start at 7 o'clock.
Meanwhile, can I ask you a question, Sean?
Yeah, sorry.
Can I ask you a question, please?
Just a minute. You can ask the question. Let me. Right, and let me share the screen. So you're able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, okay, done, done, done. Fine. Okay. So yes, please continue, Firoz. What's your question?
Okay, so my question was the link you sent me, right? It says the classes are from let's see just a second. Yeah, it says from 7 to 9:30 a.m. Of course,
See,
your time, right?
yes, yes,
And it says
that is
7
that,
to 9:30 p.m.
correct, correct. Let me
Two
clear you on
sessions
this.
per day?
Yeah, let me clear you on this, Firoz. Okay, so classes will be on weekends. Okay, Saturdays and Sundays, morning 7 to 9:30. Saturdays and Sundays, morning 7 to 9:30, and evening 7 to 9:30. Okay, this is for IST timing. Okay, for US people, let me record this. Right. Okay. So for US people, it will be Friday evening, uh, 9:30 to 12. Okay, 9:30 to 12. Saturday morning, 9:30 to 12. Saturday evening, 9:30 to 12. Sunday morning, 9:30 to 12. Is it clear, Firoz? So for you, it will
Yes.
be, this will be EST timings. Okay, EST. Friday evening 9:30 to 12 EST. Saturday morning 9:30 to 12 EST. Saturday evening same 9:30 to 12, and Sunday morning 9:30 to 12 EST. This is for US people, guys. Okay, there is no confusion. Okay, so like now it is Saturday morning 7 a.m. for us, right? So for US people it will be 9:30 p.m. EST. Sorry, EST. Clear, Firoz?
Yeah, thank you, Sean.
Yeah, thank you. Right. Okay. So thanks, guys. Thanks for joining. So we'll start the session now. Okay. So we'll discuss if you have any questions. So before starting the session, we have a some thumb rules to follow, guys, across the training. Okay. So we'll discuss all those things and all. Then we'll jump into the technical discussion. As this is the first class, I don't touch the whole stuff and all. Just I will give you the complete training overview how the training will be. Okay, so what and all things we are going to discuss, what and all benefits you are going to get, what and all add-ons will be included in the training package. So everything we'll discuss. Okay, so the basic thumb rules are like, okay, so classes will start at 7 o'clock. Generally, the meeting link will open at 7 o'clock or before 7. Okay, so everyone has to join. Okay, by 7:05, I'll give 5 minutes buffer time. Okay, I'll give 5 minutes buffer time. So by 7:05, everyone has to join. Okay, right. Second one is don't join with device names. Okay, don't join with device names like iPhone, Dell, HP. So like that, whatever your laptop name or your mobile name is there. So generally, you will join with that name without checking initially. So before joining, check your name. Why? Because it's difficult to identify who are attending the sessions and all. If there is no name, I cannot find out who is attending the session. So please, this is my request. So don't join with any device names, guys. If you still join with the device names, let me know. I'll rename it for you. Okay. So that is not an issue for me. Okay. Don't join with the device names and all. Please mute yourself. Okay. During the discussion. So it's not like don't ask the questions. You can ask the questions at any time. You can stop me at any time. There is no separate Q&A session in our trainings. Okay, like whenever you have a question, anyone Whenever you have a question, stop me, ask your question, clear yourself, and then you can mute again. Okay, so during the discussion, mute yourself. Okay, so in case if you have questions, unmute and you can ask the questions immediately. You can go to mute, guys. Okay, so that it don't create disturbances in the recordings and all. Again, the same recordings you are going to get, right? So it don't create any disturbances and all. Sorry. So this is what we have, like basic thumb rules. Okay, so and classes will be like as discussed, Saturdays and Sundays will be there. So like for you, for Indians and for US people, it will start from Friday evening onwards. Please be available. So every class will be recorded and every class will be shared, guys. Okay, so these are the basic thumb rules. So before jumping into this, any questions, any doubts, please? Any doubts, any questions? Any questions, guys? I hope you can hear me, right?
Good morning, sir.
Okay. Yes,
This
yes.
is Shivagurunadan.
Sorry.
We can join both session, morning and evening.
Very good, very good. I'll tell you, guys, these kind of things, everything will be discussed in the training. Any other questions? Yes, I'll tell you. The short answer is yes, morning and evening you have to attend the sessions. Okay.
Hi, bro.
Yes, yes, please.
Yeah. So always you are going to recording the sessions and
Every
share with us.
correct, correct. Every session will be recorded and it will be shared with you.
Okay. So we don't have to record it from
Yes,
our end,
yes.
right?
I'll record it. I don't give any recording permissions to you guys. There are a lot of challenges. Okay,
Okay.
so some people will join with the mobile device, some people will join with the laptop. So I have to check who joined from mobile device, who joined from laptop. Those who join from laptop, for
Mhm.
them only I can give the recording access. Okay, so it's every day, every session I have to waste 10-15 minutes to check and
Okay.
to give the recording permissions and also that's why I don't allow anyone to record the sessions and the recordings also will be misused sometimes. Okay, so that's why the sessions will be recorded from my side and will be distributed once the class is completed.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
Hi, sir. Good morning.
good
Neeraj
morning.
this
Good
time.
morning. Yes, yes, please.
Sir, what will the duration of this course?
I'll tell you, sir. I'll tell you. All these things will be discussed. Nothing to worry. Yeah, completely will discuss. Why? Because once we started discussing these things and all, then you'll get a clarity. What is this course? How many months will be there? How you will get the recording access? How to access the recordings? How you will get the material? Everything will be discussed. Any general questions? Any common questions? That won't be discussed, Santosh, that you have to ping me. Okay. And just a minute. 1 minute. Just 1 minute. So as this is the first class, guys, okay, you'll get some kind of intermediate disturbances and all. People are going to ping me like how to join and also that's why I have to reply them. Okay. Just a minute.
Hello, hello.
Yes, yes, please.
Yes, sir. I'm Murli. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, Murli. Tell me.
No, I was just checking because of
Oh,
my.
okay.
You know.
Yeah, yeah, that's fine. I'm able to hear you.
Okay.
Yeah. And guys, so there is no language restriction and all. If you are comfortable in Telugu, you can ask questions in Telugu as well. Okay, so it's not like okay, so you can ask in English. Try to ask in English. That's fine. Okay, so if you want to still okay ask in Telugu itself, you can ask in Telugu also, guys. Not an issue. Okay, only Telugu I'm comfortable, guys. Okay, so you can ask the questions in Telugu. Okay, so 1 minute. 1 minute, please. Don't mind. Just a minute. Right. Okay. Done. Right. And let me minimize this. Okay. And yeah, fine, guys. Okay. So I hope you are able to see my screen. Okay. So let's start the discussion, guys. Okay. So initially, we'll discuss, okay, what is SQL Server, where we are going to use this software. Okay. Um, what are the uses of this software? Okay. So how they are going to be used in the organizations, right? So we'll give you a quick overview of the SQL Server software, guys. Okay, so later, why? Because we have lot of time to discuss what is SQL Server, what it is going to do, everything you will get to know in this 2 months duration of the training. So initially we'll discuss, okay, so what is SQL Server and all, just a basic information about the SQL Server in the first class. Later we'll discuss all the topics and in an advanced level. So okay, so what is SQL Server, you'll get an idea after 2 months what it will do and all. And then where we are going to use the software, who is the DBA, what kind of roles and responsibilities he is going to play, what is the course duration, who can learn this course, like how to practice, how to set up the lab, what and all prerequisites to set up the lab, to configure the lab in your laptop, what should be the laptop configuration, what kind of meeting software we are going to use, how you are able to get the recordings, how to access the recordings, and how to deal with the doubts. Okay, and what is this exercises and all, how I'm going to give you the exercises. Okay, so about the speaker series, about the SQL, Azure SQL DBA, and about the certifications. Okay, so we are going to discuss all these things. So whoever, like, whatever questions you are having, I hope most of the questions will be cleared during this discussion. Okay, so if not clear, then you can ask your questions, guys. Okay, chalo. So what is SQL Server? Let's start with this small topic. What is SQL Server? As discussed, definitely it will take time to learn what is SQL Server. So we have 2 months time, don't worry. So initially I'll tell you what is SQL Server. So now, like, lot of sales are going on, like Amazon, okay, and Flipkart, Big Billion Days, whatever it is, it's going on. Okay. The basic definition for SQL Server is, okay, SQL Server is an RDBMS software. Okay, SQL Server is an RDBMS software. I'll tell you what is RDBMS, don't worry. Or else simply I'll add this point. SQL Server is a database software. Okay, SQL Server is a database software. Okay, so using this SQL Server, we can store the data and process the data and retrieve the data. Okay, so these are the main responsibilities of any SQL Server, guys. I mean to say, these are the main responsibilities of the a database software, any database software. So SQL Server is a database software. It will be used as a database software. Database means, you know, right? At least somewhat like database means it's an object to store the data. So SQL Server is a database software. And by using this SQL Server, what and all things we can do, guys? We can store the data, we can process the data, and we can retrieve the data also. Okay, we can store, we can process, and we can retrieve the data. Chalo. So where we are going to use the software? Okay. So if you open any application, what is application, guys? Anything that is fulfilling the requirements. What is application? Okay, anything, any software. I mean to say any software that is fulfilling the requirements. Okay, any software that is fulfilling our requirements. Okay, so like for example, you want to buy something. Okay, you want to buy something. So you are going to use one application, one software. So based on your requirements, you can use Amazon, Flipkart, Azure, Mintra, whatever it is, like Walmart. So we have a lot of options to buy the things. We will choose one thing and we are going to continue, right? So here, for example, if you go with the Amazon application. So if you see the Amazon application, when you open the application, Amazon.in, www.amazon.in, then this interface will open, right? This is the interface. So what is the application? Application, now you can see this application, right? This interface, whatever screen you can see now, that is actually an interface, guys. So what is an application? Application is an interface between the user and the database. Application, this is another definition, is an interface between the user and the database. I am the user. I want to buy something. Okay. So how can I buy? By just accessing this application. Actually, all this data will be stored in the backend database, guys. Okay. So application is just an interface to show you the things. Okay. So the whole thing, like whatever data you say you want to buy this iPad. So if you want to buy this iPad and if you click on this iPad, so you're able to see a lot of information about this iPad, right? So which version it is, which company it is, okay, what and all features we have, what is the cost, what is the EMI facility, okay, and whether it is delivered to your location or not, if delivered, at what time it will be delivered, on what day it will be delivered, what are the ratings, what are the customer reviews, okay, what and all some extra features, like whatever, like specifications, whatever the specifications of that product, everything you can see, right? So when I click on this particular product, what's happening exactly in the back end, guys? You are able to see the iPad information, right? So how you are able to get the iPad information, right? How you are able to get the iPad information? So let's discuss with this, okay, three-tier architecture, guys. Any application will work based on this three-tier architecture. Any application will work based on the three-tier architecture, guys. So what is this three-tier architecture? What is this three-tier architecture? How it is going to be useful, guys? Okay. So if you see here, when you type www.amazon.in, if you see here, this is how the process will start, guys. Okay, if you see here, when you type any application in the browser, this is our browser, right? So this is our browser. So when you type any application in the browser, so generally what you can do, what it will do, guys. So first, initially, it will send a request to the web server. Okay, so guys, we have in the three-tier architecture, three-tier means three tiers will be there. Okay, tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. So in the three-tier architecture, the tier 1 will have a web server, guys. Guys, very simple. Okay, so nothing to break your heads and all. I'm just trying to explain. Okay, I'll try to simplify the things. That's it. As of now, you don't worry. As this is the first class, you might listen some new terminologies and all, but nothing to worry. Slowly, we are going to discuss. Slowly, we are going to cover each and every topic, guys. Nothing to worry. Okay. So in the three-tier architecture, okay, so initially web server will be there. I'll give you a simple example. Okay, so if you want to, if you're trying to call your daddy or mummy, like from your phone, what you can do, guys, generally you will go to contacts, you will type, you will search daddy, and you are going to hit the call button, right? So when you hit the call button, here you have to remember one thing: in your phone, daddy contact will be saved as daddy or whatever it is. And in my phone also, daddy contact will be there. In everyone's phone, daddy contact or mummy contact or whatever contacts, some common contacts will be there. So when you hit daddy contact, automatically there will be a number attached to that contact, and you are able to dial the particular number. Why? Because we cannot remember. We can remember numbers, but still not more numbers, right? We can remember like 5 or 10 regular numbers and all. So when you hit the daddy contact, automatically it is triggering the contact number, and like your daddy is getting the call, and that's how it is working. In the same way, when you're getting call from your daddy, it is going to show you daddy contact. So here the contact name is converted into number, and number is converted into name. That will be taken care by the same kind of functionality will be taken care by your web server, guys. Okay. So in the three-tier architecture, so whenever you type www.amazon.in in the browser, whether it is a Google Chrome or Internet Explorer or Mozilla Firefox, whatever it is, whenever you hit that particular browser and whenever you hit that particular application, so initially every application will have this three-tier architecture. So initially that request will goes to web server. Web server, if you see here, IP services front end. So as discussed, why? Because how many IPs you can remember? The same phone example. How many contacts you can remember, guys? Hardly 5 contacts. Now we are not even trying. Earlier, we used to remember at least 5 to 10 contacts. Now we are not even trying. Not sure whether you are able to remember 5 contacts in your phone book. Right? Hardly 2-3 contacts we can remember, or 5 contacts max, or still 10 contacts we can remember, right? So but in our phone 100 contacts will be there, or 200 contacts will be there. So it's difficult to remember each and every contact, right? So in the same way, like the phone book, how the phone book will work, like we can save all the numbers, and when you search for that particular name and you are able to get the contact. In the same way, when you type www.amazon.in or flipkart.com or azure.com or mintra.com, whatever the application, irctc.com, these are all the applications, guys, that we will use regularly in our day-to-day. So when you hit that particular, every website will have its own IP address, but we cannot remember all the IP addresses, right? We cannot remember all the IP addresses. We can remember the name. So we'll simply go to Google, will type Amazon. When you type Amazon, automatically Amazon website will come. You will open the website. If anyone remember the website name, they'll directly go to the URL and they will type www.amazon.in like that. Okay, to save the time. So your web server will help you. When you type amazon.in, actually there will be an IP address in the back end. Okay, as you cannot remember IP address, you can remember amazon.in website address name. So this web server will help you to change the name into IP into name, like your phone book, guys. Okay, your phone book, like daddy contact is saved as a daddy. So when you are getting call from the daddy, you can see daddy name on the screen, and of course you can see the number also. So it is converting actually name into phone number into name, right? In the same way, your web server also will convert the IP addresses into name and name into IP addresses that will be taken care by the web server, guys. Once it reaches web server, then see what happened exactly when you're typing, when you're clicking on the application or when you're clicking on the product. Okay, the iPad product, this is how the cycle will be. Okay, this is how the cycle will be. Right. So then once it reaches web server will send that request to the application server. So the tier 2 is your application server, guys. Okay. So in the tier 2, you will have your application server. Okay, so now using that application server, you are able to see the application, guys. Using that application server, you are able to see the application as discussed here. You are able to see the application, right? So amazon.in, when you open, so from where we are getting this interface, we should have a backend software, right? So that was your application server. Okay, so when you hit www.amazon.in, so initially the request will goes to web server. Then web server will send the request to the application server. So you're able to open the website and you're able to see the interface, guys. Right. So now when you're clicking on any product, I told you, right, application is just an interface, guys. It can't store any data. It will just act as an interface. It can't store any data, guys. So when you open the application, when you click on any product, so automatically the request will goes to your database server, guys. The request will goes to database server. Okay, so the request will goes to a database server. So if you see here, database server is the last tier in the application, this 3-tier architecture, guys. So this will act as a back-end software. The database is a back-end software. The application is a front-end software, guys. Application front-end means when the user hit the Amazon.in, you can see the application. So for the user, the application will be visible. So that is called a front end, guys. But a user cannot see the database, on which database, from which database is able to get the data, what and all databases are there. User cannot able to see, right? So user can see only the application. He cannot see any database in the back end. So databases will work as a backend. So that's why all the database softwares will call it as a backend database. Backend database means what? So it will be a backbone of the application, guys. It will be a backbone of the application. Whatever data you want to pull, everything you will get it from the database only. Okay, whatever data you are getting, when you hit the application, when you open the application, when you click on any product, whatever on, you are going to do a lot of, at least whether we are doing shopping or not, at least we'll do window shopping, right? We'll open each and every product, we'll see what and all, what is the price and all, what are the specifications and all. Okay, the customer reviews and all, we'll see. Based on that, we'll buy, right? If you see, while buying a mobile phone, we'll see 10 or 20 mobiles, right? So every mobile you will open and you will check what are the specifications, features, cost, anything, whatever offers and all, card offers and all, you'll check it. Based on that, you are going to buy, you are going to choose one mobile phone. So when you open any product information, so the 10 or 20 mobiles products information, where it is storing exactly? In the backend database, guys, in the backend database. So when you hit the product, when you hit that particular iPad here, why I am able to get the iPad, guys? Lot of iPads will be there, right? Lot of iPads will be there from different companies, and lot of iPads will be there from Apple companies. Still, why you are able to get this information when you hit the iPad information, when you click on the iPod icon? Right? So listen carefully, guys. When you are trying to, okay, so when you are trying to click on any product, generally, let me clear these things. Okay, annotate. I'm going to clear these things. Yeah, done. So if you go to this application, and when you're trying to hit the product, okay, you can see lot of products, right? So now if you want to buy this one, okay, this boat, airdrops you want to buy. So when you click on that particular product, you are able to get the boat airdrops information. How exactly you are able to get this product information, guys? We have a lot of airdrops, right? Still, why you are able to get this information? Because what's happening exactly, when you click on this particular product, one query will run in the back end. When you click on this particular product, another query will run on in the back end. When you click on this particular product, means for every click there is a meaning. For every click there is a meaning, guys. For every click there is a meaning. Like in the phone, if 10 contacts are there, if you click on contact one, it is going to contact one. The call is going to contact one. If you click on contact two, the call is going to contact two. Means even though 10 contacts are there, depends upon your click, the particular person is able to get the call. Means for every click there is a meaning. In the same way, if you click here, okay, this product information will work. Means there is, how I am able to get this particular product information? There will be a query in the back end, guys. Okay, so Shanmukh, what is the query and all? I'll tell you what is query, what is command, what is script, everything we'll discuss. Query is a kind of an instruction that you are giving to the database. As of now, what is query, guys? Query is a kind of an instruction that you are giving to the database. Hey, database, please open this particular product. Kind of an instruction to the database. So if you click here, you are passing one instruction. If you click here, you are passing another instruction. If you click here, another instruction you are passing. So where that instruction will run? On the database. See here, execute query. So on the database, the instruction is going to run, guys. When you run the query, you will get the output, right? When you run any query, generally, you'll get the output, right? So that output, your database server will send it to the application server, and that application server will send that output to the web server, and web server will send that response to the web browser. So when you are hitting any product, how many actions are going on, guys? When you are hitting any product, first it will send a request to web server. Web server will send a request to application server. Application server will send a request to database server. And on the database side, one query will run, and that query results will be sent to the application server again. And that application server will send that query to the web server. And web server is able to show the response on the web browser or browser. So 1, 2, 3, executing query 4, 5, 6, 7 responses. See here, guys, now. Now, if you think, if you are trying to click on any product, it will undergo for 7 response, 7 actions will be done in the back end, guys. Within a fraction of seconds, within a fraction of milliseconds, I can say. Right? So this is how the architecture of the application will be, guys. This is how it will work. This is how it is going to work, guys. So on the back end, right, you're using a backend database software, right? So this backend software is called a database software. This backend software can be your SQL Server database. In databases, we have different types of vendors, guys. Like how in the phones, we have iPhone, we have Samsung, we have Motorola, we have MI, and we have some other phones, right? Different phones are there. Okay, we have that Vivo, Oppo, like how we have different brands in the phones. In the same way, we have different brands in the database softwares, guys. Okay, we have different brands in the database software. So can anyone name some brands or vendors in the database software?
Oracle.
Yes, we have SQL Server DBA, which is called MS SQL DBA, MS SQL or SQL Server or whatever it is. MS means Microsoft SQL Server. And we have Oracle, we have DB2, we have
MongoDB.
MySQL, we have NoSQL, we have MongoDB, we have Postgres.
Right.
Okay, right? And any other things that you want to mention, guys?
MariaDB,
Yes, MariaDB we have.
Cosmos DB.
Yes, Cosmos, Maria. Like we have like different even cloud integrations are there. Okay, so
Redshift.
we have different. Sorry, Redshift,
Uh,
Redshift. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we have different database softwares are there, guys. If see, I can choose my own phone. Depends upon the cost, depends upon the features, depends upon the backup, everything. I'll keep in mind. Okay, so all these things I'll keep in mind. I'll choose one phone, right? In the same way, you will choose your own phone. You will choose, some people will choose iPhone. They like iPhone interfaces and all. Okay, so iPhone will have its own disadvantage and advantage. Whatever phone that I am using will have its own advantage and disadvantage, guys. But still, okay, when you go to the phone, you'll give more priority to the advantages, right? And you are going to choose that particular product. So choosing the phone is our wish. Depends upon lot of factors I'm going to choose. In the same way, organizations also, they are going to choose the database softwares as per their application requirements. If their application needs SQL Server, they will use SQL Server. If their application needs Oracle, if they are comfortable with Oracle, they'll use Oracle. If they are comfortable with DB2, they'll use DB2. If they are compatible with MySQL, depends upon the projects. So this backend can be a SQL Server. This backend can be an Oracle. This backend can be a DB2. It can be MySQL, MongoDB, whatever it is. If it is SQL Server, then as a SQL DBA, we are going to take care of it, guys. If it is SQL Server, as a SQL Server DBA, we are going to take care of it. So in the back end, if people are using a SQL Server, a Microsoft SQL Server, then our work will start. Like that, if people are using Oracle, Oracle DBA work will start. If they are using Mongo, Mongo DBA will be there. Like that, for every database technology, there is a separate DBA will be there, guys. So who is DBA? DBA means database administrator. DBA means database administrator. What he is going to do, guys? He is going to monitor the database, manage the database, maintain the database, configure the database. In case of any issues, he is going to troubleshoot the database. So that is the responsibility of the DBA, guys. So you will become a DBA, right? Once the course is completed, you will become a DBA. But which DBA, guys? SQL Server DBA. So in the Naukri, if you go and search, a lot of DBA positions will be there. You cannot apply to all the DBA positions. You can apply if they are looking for SQL DBA especially. Okay, they can. You can apply for that particular position. So DBA means database administrator. Those who are doing database administration, so he is called a DBA, guys. What is his responsibility? He has to install the SQL servers. He has to maintain the SQL servers. He has to manage the SQL servers. Okay, and he has to set up lot of things. What are the DBA activities, guys? Okay, installing and maintaining the SQL servers. In case if someone is asking any permissions, if someone is asking the permissions, right? If someone is asking the permissions, hey, I need some permissions to access the data. So can you please give the permissions? Yes, as a DBA, you are the master there. So you have to allow others to access the database, guys. DBA will control everything related to the data, guys. DBA will control everything. You can control the whole data, guys. So by using the permissions concept and all. So as a DBA, you have to give permissions even to company CEO also. You have to give the permissions. Even though he's a company CEO, he cannot get the permissions. As a DBA, you have to give the permissions to him, right? So that's how you have to give the permissions, and you have to maintain the security and safety of the data, guys. How you can maintain the security? By allowing the respective people, whatever, like by allowing the people, you are going to maintain the security. But how you are going to maintain the safety? As a DBA, it's your responsibility to maintain the safety of the data. How you are going to maintain the safety? Safety means suddenly if something goes wrong, if the database is corrupted or someone accidentally deleted the database, again, how you are going to maintain, how you are going to get back the database, how you are going to recover the database, that will be taken care by the DBA. That can be achieved using a backup and restore and recovery concepts. So as a DBA, it's our responsibility to achieve this backup, restore and recovery and all. And in case if any backup failures, any restore failures are there, so that also you have to take care. And sometimes we have to maintain lot of servers, 100, 200, 300, 400, 1000, 2000, 3000, 5000 servers you have to maintain. I'll tell you what is server and all. Don't worry, guys. Okay. Everything from very basic we are going to discuss. I know a lot of non-technical people will join, guys. So don't worry. So in the view of non-technical people, so this course will go so that even technical people also can understand. So if any Oracle DBAs or if any professionals are joined, bear with me, guys. This is very important. Why? Because I'll teach in the view of non-technical people. So some of the things you already might know. So please excuse me in that case. Okay. So I'm going to discuss from very basic level onwards. So it's kind of a spoon feeding initially, but don't expect a 2 months spoon feeding, guys. Okay. As you're coming to new platform. Okay. So we have to be very careful, right? So if you go to any shopping mall, if you can see escalator, the first step you have to take with a careful, like you have to go with the, you have to keep in mind the first step. Once you are into the escalator, then you will be fine, and the last step also you have to be very careful, right? So in the same way, initially the classes and all will go very smooth, and I'll give you a lot of time, will explain all the things. But as you are non-technical, you have to do some extra efforts and all. Okay. And you have to practice regularly so that you can be master in the SQL Server, guys. So I'll take care of it, so you don't worry about the subject and all. Only thing I'm looking, guys, so interaction, that is very important. It shouldn't be a 2 hours movie. Okay. So that you can only see. Okay. So try to interact. Okay. So whatever things you want to share, you can share it. You can ask. Okay. When I'm asking any questions, you can open your mouth. Why? Because This course is mainly meant for 5-6 years of experienced people, guys. Okay, you can go with more than 6 years also, but ideally it will be good for 6 years. Right. So you are going to try any, that is open secret, right? Anyone is going to try as a SQL DBA, like with a 4 years or 5 years experience. So if you are not interactive in the sessions, if you are not opening your mouth, it will be very difficult. If you go to any interviews, okay, you cannot open your mouth. So please feel free, try to interact and try to habituate for the terminologies that I am using, so that in the interviews also you are going to perform well, guys. This course is mainly for confidence. Why? Because definitely you'll try for 4 years, 5 years experience jobs. Okay. And technical, whatever technical things are there, those things and all we are going to cover. Mainly, like, if you want to go as an experienced DBA, you should have some technical knowledge. You should have some confidence also. So from the beginning, we'll concentrate on both the things, guys. Okay. So please be interactive. Every session I'll tell, every batch I'll tell these 2 lines. But out of 100 people, only 5 people, or sometimes 1 or 2 people will be interactive, guys. 1-2% I'll expect interactive, like remaining people, they will simply come and they will listen and they will go. Guys, again, I'm saying it's very important. If you are able to open your mouth now, you can able to open your mouth in the interviews. Nothing is there. It's very simple. No logic here. Okay. So maintenance. So maintenance, how you are going to maintain hundreds of servers, thousands of servers, guys? So using automation. Why? Because if you are maintaining hundreds of servers, definitely thousands of databases will be there. As a DB, I told you it's your responsibility, it's our responsibility to provide the safety to the data, right? How we can provide the safety to the data? By taking backups regularly. So can you take thousands of databases backups daily? Is it possible, guys? 10,000 databases will be there.
No.
When you take 10,000 databases daily manually, not possible, right? So we need some automation. So this is called automation. So we can achieve that concept using the automation. So creating jobs, maintenance plans, everything will comes under automation. So as a DBA, it's our responsibility, okay, to uh, to make the, I mean to say, to run the automation and all, to maintain the automation concepts and all. Automation means make the things happen automatically, right? So I don't want to interfere. Every day at this time, backups has to be taken automatically. Like every day at night 8 p.m. or night 10 p.m. It has SQL Server has to take the backups automatically on all the servers, on all the databases. So that's called automation. So that also we are going, that is also our responsibilities, and we are going to discuss that as well. Configuring high availability is very important. If you see so many stars I have added, very important, guys, advanced concepts I can say. So configuring high availability. So what is high availability? What is high availability, guys?
More people are accessing the database.
Right. High availability is nothing but making the application highly available.
Most of the some DB is available for the most of the time.
Correct. Correct. DB is going to be available by 24/7, 365 days. It should be available. Right. So how is it possible with a single database software? Say, for example, now you people also like managing, maintaining high availability, guys. Right. Most of you are using dual SIMs, right? Why we are using dual SIMs, guys? Even though by paying extra amount monthly, 220 or 250 rupees extra, earlier it was free completely incoming and all. Now you are paying amount to incoming also, right? You have to recharge your SIM with a minimum balance like 250, something like that. Otherwise, you don't get incoming. After 1 month or 2 months, even he is going to deallocate the number and he'll give the number to other people. So still, by paying the money, we are managing 2 SIMs. Why, guys? What is the use? Why we are managing 2 SIMs?
We should reachable always.
Correct, correct. Okay, we should be reachable always, guys. Okay, so we are going to, okay, sometimes in one SIM there will be no signal, sometimes there will be no balance. Okay, sometimes, okay, so a lot of challenges will be there, right? 1 minute. Right. So a lot of challenges will be there. So that's why even though if, for example, if interviewer is trying to reach us, if we are not reachable, that's it. He don't try second time, right? He'll leave it and he'll try for the second person. There is no second chance. Okay, he'll go for the second person. Whoever is lifting the call, for them only, he'll schedule the interview. The same way, very critical, right? It's very important. So in the same way, we should be reachable always. So with a single SIM, I cannot reachable, right? Sometimes there will be no signal. Sometimes there will be no balance in that SIM, right? So with a single SIM, I cannot achieve high availability. So I need definitely two SIMs. If if one SIM is not reachable, if you use like call forwarding option, not sure whether you are using this option or not. If you use call forwarding, call routing, okay, if you change the settings of SIM1, call forward, if my SIM1 is not reachable, hey, forward the calls to SIM2. Like that, you are going to set up the things, right? Once you bought the phone and all. So in the same way, applications are very, very important. Imagine WhatsApp application, how continuously it is running. Imagine Amazon, how continuously it is running. Imagine Flipkart, IRCTC, net bankings. They are very critical applications. Applications like different types of applications, internal applications, external applications, public applications, private applications. Who can access publicly, that is called public applications. Like you'll have your, okay, open applications, like we have this one, right? Amazon, WhatsApp, phone pay, everyone can access. Who are having account, they can access, right? Private internal applications. Can you give me some examples to internal applications? You know that, just try it, guys. Some internal applications. If you go to bank, when you give your account number, they're able to see your details. What interface they are using, right? Is it accessible to public, guys?
No.
No, right? If you go to bank, you will give your account number, you will fill the form, deposit form or withdrawal form, whatever it is, you will fill the form, they will take the form, they will take the cash and they will do something tick, 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 tick on their keyboard. Okay, so they are able to get the information. So where they are able to do tick, tick, tick? In their own application, that is called internal application. That is not accessible by public. Net banking is different. That is a external application. Net banking is different. So every customer who is having account in that bank can access that application. But internal application is different. Only bank people can access that application. They can see a lot of information in that particular account and all. So the applications that they are using for internal purpose, that is called internal applications. So a lot of applications will be there. Some of them are critical applications. WhatsApp is a critical application. If WhatsApp is down for 1 minute, can you imagine how it will be? Whether you remember or not, last year, I guess, 1 year back, something like that, WhatsApp is down for 7 hours. The whole night, the WhatsApp is down. Night 11 o'clock to morning 6 o'clock. Anyone experience, anyone remember this, guys?
I remember.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So that is called, that's a very critical application. Across the globe, people are accessing WhatsApp. If it is down for 1 minute, you can expect, if Amazon is down for 1 minute, you can expect the business loss, guys. In the same way, how we are going to lose one interview opportunity if you are not reachable, how we are going to lose our interview opportunity if the application is not available, they are going to lose the business, guys. Loss, financial loss. So can you manage the whole application with a single database server? Is it possible, guys? Is it
No.
possible
No.
to maintain high availability with a single SIM? Are you going to be available 100%, 24/7, 365 days with a single SIM? Is it possible, guys? Not possible, right? You should have two SIMs. In the same way, with a single database server, I cannot achieve high availability. It suddenly it might get down. Suddenly, okay, something might happen. Suddenly the disk can be corrupted. Suddenly someone can restart it unknowingly. Someone can restart the server. Suddenly the whole server can be down. Suddenly the whole data center can be down. Suddenly some earthquakes came into that location. Some tsunamis, some floods, some hurricanes, disasters. Right? With a single server, you cannot achieve. right? We should have an extra server. So we cannot manage high availability with a single database server. Definitely, we should have two database servers. So if there are two database servers, that same data should be there across the two servers, right? In one server, one data, in another server, another data. It's not possible, right? The two database servers should be in sync, right?
Yeah.
Right. So how we are going to maintain the synchronization? How you are going to manage the synchronization will help you the high availability concepts. We have 5 high availability concepts. Log shipping is one way to maintain the synchronization between the two database servers. In log shipping is a technology, HADR technology will help you for the data synchronization between two database servers. And in case suddenly primary goes down, my secondary server will take the responsibility. So this is one technique to do that. Means all high availability and disaster recovery, HADR, high availability and disaster recovery. We have 5 concepts in this HADR: log shipping, mirroring, replication, clustering, always on. These 5 concepts are responsible for data synchronization between the database servers, and if suddenly my primary goes down, the secondary server will take the responsibility and will help the application highly available. So these are the advanced concepts. In log shipping, we'll synchronize the data in a different way. In mirroring, we'll synchronize the data in a different way. In replication, we'll synchronize the data in a different way. In clustering, there is no data synchronization, but again, we are going to manage this concept in a different way. In always on, data will be synchronized. Shanmukh, all the responsibilities, as you said, all are responsible for data synchronization and disaster recovery, right? So why we have 5? We can go with one technology, right? Why we have 5? Each technology has its own advantages and disadvantages, guys. Okay, so we are now using smartphones, right? Suddenly smartphones are not invented, right? Initially pagers, then landlines, then mobile phones, okay, card phone, what is that, card phone, something like that, then feature phones, then finally smartphones, right? How it was generated, how it was changed. In the same way, slowly they started implementing the high availability and disaster recovery. So with the log shipping, they started mirroring, replication, clustering, like always on is a kind of a smartphone, guys. So that's how we have still these 5 technologies. These 5 technologies are very important. All these 5 technologies we are going to discuss during the training, guys. So configuring, managing, maintaining high availability is our responsibility. Of course, in case of any issues, as we are responsible to manage the application like SQL Server. SQL Server is also an application. Application is a software which is fulfilling the requirement. My requirement is to maintain the data, store the data, retrieve the data whenever I want. Okay, so SQL Server is also an application, so which will help you to fulfill our requirements, our application requirements. So in case in this application, if something goes wrong, so we can still fix that issues and all using this troubleshooting methods, and also we'll discuss all the troubleshooting methods as well. And in case if my server is running slow, okay, we are going to tune the SQL Server. As a DBA, it's our responsibility to tune the SQL Server. So all these things will be discussed during the training, guys. These are the main things. Okay, so I cannot highlight all the things, right? These are the main things. As a DB, you should have all these. Okay, what I can say, you should have knowledge on all these things. These are the main things. Apart from this, in this 2 months training, we are going to cover a lot of things, guys. Any questions as of now? Any questions, please?
Vinay, this. Hello.
Yes, please. Yes.
So, primary database and secondary database are in the different places, right?
Sorry, primary?
In secondary database will be in the different places, right?
Yes. They will be in different. That is called disaster recovery. So what is the use? Say, for example, if both servers are in the same building, What is the use? Tell me, guys. If any earthquake comes, any floods comes, any disasters happened, there is no use, right? So
Yeah.
definitely the other server should be in the other proximity range. Okay, like for example, if one server is in Bangalore, another server should be in Hyderabad or maybe in any other country. So there should be at least 300 kilometers between each server. So it will help us for the best disaster recovery, guys. Why? Because if earthquake comes, if any floods comes, that on an average that 300 kilometers are going to be affected. So your data center, the other server should be in other proximity other than this 300 kilometers range, it should be. So that is the best disaster recovery plan.
So data will be same, no, sir?
Same. Data should be same.
Okay.
Yeah. Any questions? Right. Okay. Fine.
Yes,
So
Shubham. Sorry to interrupt.
no
Yeah,
problem.
thing is that for one server, how many replicas can be created?
Depends. In each technology, it depends. Lock shipping, we have 4. Mirroring, 1-to-1. Replication, multiple servers. Clustering, 1-to-many. Always on, 1-to-many. Okay. So we'll during the discussion of the particular topic, we'll discuss these things.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So guys, that's fine. Thank you. So let's continue. So guys, you can ask your questions. Okay. So don't hesitate to ask the questions and all, guys. DBA activities is completed. Okay, done. Fine. So who is DBA? What kind of activities? What kind of roles? What kind of duties he is going to perform? So all these things we discussed, right? So course duration. So that's it for the technical side for this session. Okay, slowly we are going to discuss technical things and also we'll discuss about the course overview now. Okay. So the duration of the course, this is for SQL DBA and Azure SQL DBA both. Okay, so initially first 2 months we are going to discuss SQL DBA. Okay, the course is for SQL DBA plus Azure SQL DBA. What is Azure? What is the difference between SQL DBA and Azure SQL DBA, guys? Both are same. It's like SQL DBA on premises. Okay, on premises means you are cooking the food. Okay, in your home, your mother, your wife, whoever is there, they are preparing the food, or you are only cooking the food. That is called on premises. Means servers, companies itself, they will maintain their own infrastructure, their own servers, their own networks, their own bandwidth. Everything will be maintained by each company. That is called on premises. Azure SQL DBA means it's a kind of a Swiggy, Zomato, Uber Eats, like we have different apps, right, to order the food. So everything he will prepare, and everything while if you understand, if you are buying any food actually in the Amazon, I mean sorry, Amazon also we have that food option, and in the Swiggy or Zomato, while adding the product, it will give you a lot of options with onions, without onions, with chutney, without chutney, with whatever it is, spicy, less spicy. When you choose any extra add-ons, your bill also will be increased, right? So everything he will provide. What and all services? He means who? Microsoft. Every service will be provided by the Microsoft, but every service will have its own cost, guys. So like Azure means it's a cloud technology. How what and all things we are managing, maintaining in the on-premises DBA. So the same kind of things, same kind of concepts will be there, right? See, in my home also I can cook biryani, but the Swiggy or Zomato restaurants also they can cook biryani, right? So if I want to cook biryani, I have to bring all the recipes and I want to say whatever things are there, I have to bring it and I have to prepare it, I have to clean it, whatever it is, I have to do my own work. But if Azure SQL DBA means like Swiggy or Zomato, they will take care of, the restaurant people will take care of it. You have to simply buy the particular biryani, right? So your biryani will have your own taste, their biryani will have their own taste, right? In the same way, if you choose Azure SQL DBA, a cloud database, the same thing, biryani is biryani only, whether you are preparing or Microsoft is preparing. but the way that you are doing is different. The way that they are doing is different, but concept is same, right? In the same way, whatever things we discussed in the on-premises is, then the same things will be discussed in the cloud also, but the way that you are doing is different in the cloud. Some extra things and all you have to do. The base concept is same. Backups is backups only. Okay, and restore is restore only. Base concepts are same, but the way that you are performing, okay, you have to add some extra options and all. You have to enable some extra settings and all. So if you are very good in SQL DBA, on-premises SQL DBA, then you can easily learn the Azure SQL DBA. So the learning path will be, first you have to choose SQL DBA, you have to learn completely, then you can choose Azure SQL DBA. Shanmukh, is it mandatory to learn Azure SQL DBA? If you are very good in SQL DBA, on-premises SQL DBA, that's fine, guys. Now you will get the calls with on-premises SQL DBA also. As of now, Azure is not mandatory, but still, if you have Azure, it will be an added advantage. It will give you weightage to your resume. Okay, if two people are there with SQL DBA, one person, and SQL DBA and Azure SQL DBA, another resume, recruiters generally will choose, okay, multi-talented people, like multi-technical. You should have knowledge on multiple technologies, guys. So definitely it will be an added advantage. So it's good to learn Azure SQL DB also. Okay, so this is how the learning path. First, you have to initially, if you jump to Azure SQL DB, you don't understand anything. The base concepts, everything you have to get it from this. Then you can go for the Azure SQL DB. So the our training program will be like 3 months. Yes, Feroz. Yes, tell me.
So my question was, so in cloud Azure, so we are no longer responsible for HA and DR, or do we still have that responsibility?
See, it's not like that. Even the lot of Zomato or lot of Swiggy options are there. Okay, even though we can order food, but we are not going to stop cooking food in our homes, right? So cloud was introduced in 2008, 2006, like that itself. Okay, it came into the market in the year of 2008 itself. Now almost like how many years? 12 plus 3, 15 years completed. People slowly started moving to cloud. Slowly they started moving to cloud. That doesn't mean 100% they'll move to cloud. If you choose cloud, generally, yes, you are correct. No need to like worry about the DR and all. They'll have their own concepts like availability set, availability zone. Okay, so we have different concepts. Using that, by default, they are going to maintain extra copies to your data. Cloud will have its own advantages, guys. Okay, by default, they'll have their own advantages and disadvantages also. Some people, they don't want to use cloud. Why? Because see, the same example again. So some people, they will order the food online, but some people they'll more concerned about the, okay, health and all. Okay, they don't want to eat outside food. So in the same way, applications also, why I have to keep my data in other servers in other area where I don't know where exactly it is storing the data. People can hack my data, okay, or people can steal my data. So that is the challenges, and also some people will choose cloud, some people don't choose cloud. But generally, if you choose cloud, you are correct. So extra availability replica will be maintained to each and every object in the cloud. I hope it's cleared, Firoz.
Thank you, Sean.
Yeah. Yes, Santosh, please.
Hi. Yeah, my name is Santosh Lakshmi.
Yeah.
So my question is, so you said Azure SQL DBA. So SQL MI is also kind of Azure, or both are different? SQL MI
Sorry?
and Azure SQL.
Which one? Which one?
SQL MI, managed instance.
Managed instance. See, Azure we have again multiple options. Azure we have multiple options. Yes,
Correct.
infrastructure as a services. Okay. Yes. So it's the same as the on-premises. Yes, it's the same as your on-premises. Nothing. Okay, they will give you the platform. Okay, Windows servers they'll give you the platform. You can create your own virtual machines. You can manage the things and all. Okay, yes, and we have PaaS, platform as a service, And we have SaaS also, but in the SQL Server, there is no SaaS concept. Okay. So in the past, actually, you will get your SQL databases and you will get your MI, managed instances and all. So in the Azure, it's the thing is, we'll discuss about the Azure concepts completely. We'll discuss, but some of the concepts like MI that we cannot show you the demo. Why? Because I hope you
Okay.
know the cost of the
Right,
MI.
cost and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it will be like 1 lakh per day. If you have more participants, okay, then we can invest. And that too, it's not like today, Shanmukh, why again you have to maintain. You can stop the instance, right? So that there will be no bill generated. It will take 4 to 5 hours to build the machine.
Got
So
it.
definitely, if you are maintaining the server, means you have to pay a lot of money to the cloud itself, Azure itself. So that's why we will discuss with the screenshots and all. Okay.
Okay, so we will be having some class on MI, but not like a
Yeah,
no,
not completely.
hands-on.
No, yeah,
hands-on
correct.
kind.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, but it is part of Azure,
Azure only.
but
Yes,
that
it is part
right,
of Azure.
like Azure. Yeah, it's a service
Correct. It's a
platform
service.
as a service. Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Any other questions, guys? Right. Okay. So the course duration will be 3 months total. First 2 months will be your 3 months, 2 months SQL Server DBA. Okay. SQL Server DBA. Guys, SQL Server DBA, MS SQL DBA, SQL DBA, all are same, guys. Okay. Right. 1 month for your Azure SQL DBA. So total, it will be 3 months, and SQL DBA covers 75 hours of training, and your Azure SQL DBA covers 35 hours of training. Total, it will be on an average 100 plus hours of training will be there. I am very sure. Okay, you can go and check outside. No one is giving 100 hours of training. I'm very sure. Both they are giving 50 hours max. So we are going to discuss double when compared to them, to the other trainers. I'm very sure you can go and check. No issues. It's open, guys. Okay. So the complete duration will be 3 months, and 2 months initially will cover the whole SQL DBA, whatever things that we have discussed, and 1 month will cover the Azure SQL DBA, guys. Okay. So who can learn this course? Anyone can learn this course with at least diploma. Okay, you should have diploma. That is enough. If you want to enter into IT, diploma is enough, guys. So no need to do what is that, the degrees, okay, post graduation, nothing, not required, but still diploma is enough, right? Anyone with a diploma or degree or any postgraduates can enter into IT. There is no specific particular stream like only computer science people can jump into IT. Nothing like that. Okay, since 10 years, 10 plus years, having 10 plus years, I'm into this field, guys. Okay, so played lot of roles in this 10 years. I know, like, I'm the part of multiple projects. So if you see the calculations here, computer science people will be less when compared to other streams. Okay, so those who are like completed any degree, not a specific computer science degree, guys, any degree can enter into the IT. So there is no specific like completely like you should be part of computer science, nothing like that. Any degree, lot of people, bioscience people are also coming into IT. Okay, and commerce people are also coming into the IT. There is no agriculture people also coming into the IT. So when mostly people, they don't ask why you choose agriculture, right? Why again you are working here, right? So if anyone is asking that question, you have to answer the, like, you have to justify why you choose this. But mostly people, they don't ask, but still if they are asking, okay, initially like, I just did that course, but again, my uncle, my cousins are there. Okay, so I just learned this. I was interested in this technology, so I learned it, and I got the opportunity as a DBA in the small company. Later, I just improved. Like that, you can tell, guys. Okay, so there is no specific stream and all to enter into IT. One degree or diploma or postgraduate, anything is fine, guys. So anyone can learn. So there is no specific age bar also. I guess I don't want to mention like, but we have a lot of people are coming. Okay, like 45 years, 50 years also. Still, I'm not saying like that's bad, but I just want to give you some information on that. Okay, so please be muted. Please be muted. If you don't have questions, please be muted.
And start
Right. Still.
75 plus 35, 120.
I just muted you, Shiva. Okay, so if you have questions, you can unmute and ask me. Right, there is no age bar. Okay, there is nothing like that. Okay, so we are not applying for any defense exam, so you should be 28 years only, nothing like that. So people are like with the 45 years, 48 years also. I remember last month, one guy with 48 years. Again, I'm not criticizing with any number, but still I'm giving you information. It will give you some boost. Okay, so you can try, guys. Nothing, there is no age bar, age gap and all. You can try at what age. Okay, so if you are interested to learn, so whatever the age is, that's not a matter. Okay, you can try. Fine. So, and how to practice, guys? So generally, yes, Sandeep, you can ask, no problem.
No problem. Yeah. Hi, Shanmukh.
Yes, Sandeep.
Yes, Sandeep. Yeah. Actually, I'm having experience of almost 3 years. So I'm looking for doing one certificate from Microsoft. That is something like DP100. And can I know how it is going to like help
Sure.
me
Sure.
in this?
We'll
discuss.
Okay,
Okay, so we have a set.
Okay,
Okay, concept. Okay.
Right. So we have a certifications concept. Okay, so we'll discuss all these things. Okay, so in the certifications, so what kind of certifications we have, what kind of certifications we can do, how to do it, how it is possible to do. Okay, so what are the ways we have? So everything will be discussed. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
So yeah, no problem. So how to practice, guys? Again, the classes will be on weekends, Saturdays and Sundays. So both morning and evening sessions you have to attend. It's not like Shanmukh, I'll go with the morning or I'll go with the evening. But you have to attend both the sessions. Okay, morning and evening you have to attend. So like that you have to attend for 3 months, next coming 3 months. Shanmukh, do I need to wait till the whole course is going to be completed? Not required. After 2 months, you can upload your resume. After 2 months, I'll tell you how to prepare the resumes. After SQL Server DBA, once the SQL Server DBA is completed, I'll tell you, okay, how to prepare the resume and all. So you can prepare and you can upload the resume. You'll start getting the calls. In the meanwhile, slowly you can learn Azure, guys. Okay, after 2 months itself, you can try for the jobs. But practice is very important, as you know. Every batch I'll tell, but very few people will follow this. So whatever we are discussing, it's very, very important to practice. The concepts are simple. Initially, while you are in the class, okay, you feel like, okay, small concept, okay, simple concept and all. So, but once the class is completed, if you are trying by your own to practice, definitely you will face a lot of challenges. So practice is very important, guys. If you want to be a good learner, I'll always suggest you one thing. First, organize the things properly. Create separate folders, like create a separate folder for the videos, for the notes, for the material, for the daily used commands that we are using in the course. So organize the things properly. You will get some interest. Again, if you don't know where the material is, for searching itself, it will take 30 minutes. Your interest will be gone. Again, it will be deviated to some YouTube shorts or Instagram reels. I know definitely at least 10-15 minutes we are spending time. At least during the day, we are spending time. Unknowingly, we are spending time 30 minutes, 1 hour also in watching the shorts, watching the reels and all, right? I'm not saying stop watching all these things. You can. But the thing is, like, try to love the subject in the same way, guys. Okay, so again, it's not personality development class, but again, every batch I'll tell you guys. So you know all the things, right? Because all are like more than 28, 30 years only. You know all these things. We have faced a lot of challenges. Everyone came here to change their life only, right? So my request is just give me 2 months of your time to me. Just 2 months. Whatever happens, 30 years over, 35 years over, that's fine. No issues. You are searching for the right place. That's it. You are not doing any mistake. You're searching for the right place since 35 years. That's okay. Now you are able to settle, you got a chance. Practice, guys. Just give me your 2 months of your time to me. That's it. I'm not asking anything. Subject technical things, confidence, I'll take care of it. But if you are not practicing, I cannot do anything. I'll give you simple example, very simple example. Okay, initially, I'll give you one open example. If you got any good girlfriend or boyfriend, we use it to spend a lot of time during night time, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, early morning, 4 o'clock also, we use it to chat, right? Of course, everyone, maybe 1 or 2% exception. Like how you are like chatting with a girlfriend or boyfriend, in the same way, treat your SQL Server is also a girlfriend or boyfriend, guys. Spend your time, practice. If you one time, you can just able to understand the things. If you practice second time, you can able to remember the things. If you practice third time, you can able to recollect the things. If you are practice fourth time, you are able to reproduce the things. At least 3-4 times every concept. Shanmukh, what will be there to practice 3 hours, 4 hours a day? Lot of things. When you are practicing, you will get to know lot of things, guys. You'll get to know lot of things. Right? So practice whenever you're practicing. While practicing, every time you will get to know the new things, guys. Love the subject. Forget about the job. Forget about the job. I know everyone is struggling for the job only. Everyone is struggling for 1 lakh rupees per month package. $95,000 per year package. I know, you know, but again, the package is there in your hands, guys. But if that package wants to be credited into your account, you have to practice with your hands. Seriously, I'm saying package is there. You can see in your hands, the package is there. But the thing is how the account will be created, how it will be converted into cash. If you are practice with your hands, then the package is there in your hands, so that you can convert that package into credit, so that will be there in your hands only, guys. Again, I'm saying if you don't practice, you don't get anything. Shanmukh, let's complete the course. I'll go for proxy, different things we have. Those days are gone. Nowadays, companies are asking you to come to the office. Okay. And even the people, those who are giving support, they also have to go to the office. So don't expect something like people will be there to help me out. Maybe he can help you for a week, for 2 weeks, for a month. Somehow you got the job with a proxy or some other things. But if you want to survive, definitely you should learn the course. If you don't learn, IT is a very good in one way, but very bad in lot of ways, guys. Don't expect like if you are getting 1 lakh per month means who will give 1 lakh per month? Are you going to give 1 rupee for free to me? No, right? I have to spend 2 months of time to get the money, right? No one will give you 1 rupee for free. And who is giving 1 lakh per month if you are not performing, right? So don't expect someone will be there to help me out with the help of proxy. Okay, so I'll manage the things. Don't expect those things, guys. Things will happen. That's okay. Let them happen. But you have to practice. Instead of struggling for 1 month, 6 months, or 1 year without subject, if you learn the subject, you will be very free, guys. You'll be very free from your tensions and all. Then you will love the job. Otherwise, every day, don't know who will ping and what kind of things they'll ask to perform. If you go to office, everyone will be there around you, like they are going to watch your screen, what you are doing and all. Definitely, to go to office also you'll get fear. Even they are getting 1 lakh per month package, it's not so smooth, guys. So if you want to settle in the IT job, after 1 year also you have to learn the course. If you learn the course before itself, you can save a lot of time. You can save, you can be free from the tensions and all, right? So if you want to settle at one point, you have to learn, guys. Make that point now itself. So this is your learning point, guys. So again, I'm requesting you all, try to love the subject, try to learn the course. It's easy only, so it's not difficult. But as it is easy, a lot of competition will be there. So that's okay. You should be clear in your things and all, guys. Okay. So you have to practice Saturdays and Sundays. You'll have 5 days a week. Practice for 3 to 4 hours a day. That is enough. Remaining what you want to do, Big Boss you want to watch, reels and shorts you want to watch, whatever you want you can. But just give 3-4 hours. Just spend 3-4 hours a day to change your life. That's it. Okay. So lab setup and prerequisites for setting up the lab. Initially, okay, 4 GB RAM is enough. Storage can be 100 GB free space storage. Okay. So initially this configuration is enough for 1 month. Okay. While we'll discuss the concepts, right? Normal concepts and all. So while starting the advanced concepts, you should have minimum 8 to 12 GB RAM. 8 GB to 12 GB or 16 GB, whatever it is. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. 100 GB storage. Okay. So 100 GB storage and 8 to 12 GB RAM. So Shanmukh, I have 4 GB RAM. Can I practice? Yes, you can practice for the first 1 month. What about next? You have to extend your RAM. That's it. You will get a lot of options in the Amazon, Flipkart. You can buy extra 8 GB RAM. Yeah, that will cost you like 1,000 or 1,500 rupees. Okay, you can just add that RAM. Not initially you are going to purchase. After 1 month, when we are starting HADR concepts, we are going to manage the servers like this. Okay, so we are going to set up everything like a real-time servers, everything like a real-time environment, guys. So it's not like I'm going to install SQL Server in my local laptop and I'm going to show you this is how it will happen. Believe me, still lot of people are losing their jobs as they don't know how to connect to the server. The first thing that you will do in the organization, if any issue comes, you have to connect to the servers. Seriously, people don't know. Lot of people, not 1 or 2 people. I know lot of people came to me, sir, I lost the job as I don't know how to connect to the server. My trainer didn't tell me that. Seriously, very simple thing, very simple thing. You got a chance after 30 years or 35 years, you got a chance to turn your life. But as he don't know a small thing, he lost his job. Lot of people like this. So that's how other trainers, they want to like complete the course at any cost. They are not even showing any real-time environment. So we have if you see here, these are like batch 51, the previous batch servers. See the name, can you understand the name? What is this name and all? Can you understand what is this name? What is this name? Can you understand, guys? Just try it. What is this name?
Server name.
Server name.
Correct. So can you decrypt this name?
IKEA SGP.
Application name. I think application name and location of the server.
So I hope you attended my last sessions or you have watched, I guess, right?
Yes,
right.
yes.
If you see here, you don't understand anything. What is this Shanmukh like this? You can ask. Right. So if you try to decrypt this here, this is one part, this is another part, this is another part, this is another part. Total of 4 parts are there in this server name. So first part is application name, IKEA application. Second part is your data center location name, Singapore data center, SGP. Third part is whether, I told you, right, we have three servers, 3 tiers in the application. Tier 1 web server, application server, database server. So you should differentiate which one is web server, which one is database server, which one is application server, right? If it is web server, then WB. If it is application server, then APP. If it is database server, then DB. Then 02. Okay, 02 means whether it is a primary server or secondary server. So we have HADR concepts, right? Multiple servers will be there. So 02 will help you whether this is the primary or secondary. And P means we have different environments in the organization. We have production environment. We have non-prod environment. We have in the non-prod, we have test environment. We have stage environment. We have dev environment. We have QA environment. We have UAT environment. So if it is prod, you have to be very careful. So by just looking the server name, you should be able to identify whether this is a prod server or non-prod server, whether this is a database server or application server. If user is facing an issue and he mentioned application server, hey DBA, can you please troubleshoot this issue and so on, so application server, what you have to do? What you have to do, guys? You are not going to waste your time and all. You have to tell, hey, this is the application server. As a DBS, we don't have access to the application server. Please provide the database server name. So database server means only DBA people can connect. Application servers means only application team will connect. So every server will have its own limitations. Not everyone can connect. Okay. So you should be able to identify. So I'll take care of from the very beginning. So including the server names also in the organization, how the server names will be, what kind of measures they will take in naming the servers, how to understand the server names, how to decrypt the server names. Mostly if you go to any organization, mostly they're going to name like this only, guys. Mostly they'll go. At least the server name will tell you whether it is a production or non-production, whether it is a DB server or an application or web server. So the names itself, I'll take care of you guys. Completely real time. So I just want to say that this is a completely real-time environment. So if you practice with this, with virtual machines, with servers and all, you don't get any fear while touching the real-time production servers and all. So I'm going to create that kind of platform. We are going to create that kind of platform, guys. So if you are practicing regularly, that whatever we discussed, definitely will be free, guys. Okay, so completely real-time setup. So that's why I just shown you the servers and all. Like this, we will initially will discuss some of the concepts with a single machine. Later we'll discuss with multiple machines. Okay, for log shipping and mirroring. See, 01P, 02P. This can be a primary, this can be a secondary. Sometimes this can be a primary, this can be a secondary. So like this, we are going to discuss everything. Okay, so this is how we are going to maintain the environment. So completely, you don't see any difference when compared to your server. So that's why, so it's very important to set up the lab and to practice. Other trainers, believe me, other trainers, they are not teaching with the virtual machines. Even log shipping mirroring also they are teaching in their local laptops. Okay, I'm not saying I'm only the person doing it, but I'm not saying like that. But still, because of them, lot of people are losing the opportunities, and lot of people are like struggling to get an idea on the real-time environment. Okay, so meeting software, yeah. So lab setup, guys, you should have a 4 GB is enough initially. Later you can extend to 8 GB to 16 GB, depends upon the. Of course, you have to extend. If it is 4 GB, you have to extend to minimum 8 GB so that you can practice all the HADR concepts and all. Okay, so softwares and notes, I'm going to provide you all the softwares. Okay, we are going to use the latest versions of SQL Server 2019 and 2022. These two are latest versions, guys. 2022 is the latest version. Last year it was released. So we are going to practice everything on the latest version. So I'll provide you the softwares, guys. Okay, so we'll get the softwares once the registration is completed. So that's how it is going to. Notes also, every topic we have a separate notes. So each and every topic, let me show you that as well. Okay. Right. If you see here, so we have the notes also. Each and every topic we have the notes: backup, recovery, automation, upgradation, migration, Active Directory setup, log shipping, mirroring, replication, clustering, SQL clustering, always on, performance tuning, interview questions, indexes, software links, daily activities. Okay, everything. There is a separate notes for each and everything. So I'm going to provide you notes for the particular topic once the topic is completed, guys. Okay, softwares and notes I'm going to provide you guys. So nothing to worry about this. And meeting software, we are going to use the Zoom link. Okay, so guys, as this is the first class, so we are not going to discuss complete technical things, right? So that's why initially I'm going to close it quickly. I mean to say, no, without giving break. Generally, we'll discuss 7 to 9:30, right? 7 to 9:30. Every class will be 7 to 9:30. So just for the idea 7 to 9:30. So at 8:15, I'll give the break generally. If it is 2.5 hour session, at 8:15, I'll give you a 15 minutes gap, guys. 15 minutes break I'll give. So 8:15 to 8:30, generally we'll go for a break. And then after 8:30 to 9:30, again we'll continue. So that you have to be relaxed, right? So, and don't think as it is a 2.5 hour session, I'm going to dump everything in the brain in this 2.5 hour, nothing. It will go for a smooth, guys. Okay, so everything will be like very detailed explanations and all will be there. So don't worry, I'm going to dump the whole thing in the 2.5 hour session. I'll try to, okay, what I can say, inject slowly. Okay, so don't worry about the subject. Fine. So that's why, like, as this is the first class, we'll wrap it up quickly. Okay, at 9 o'clock, I'm expecting. Or if you have any questions, you can ask also. So meeting software, we'll use Zoom meeting software throughout the course. Okay, so there will be a meeting link. Initially, this is the meeting link. Later, it will be changed after demos and all. So once the registration is completed, then you will get the another link, guys. Every session will be recorded. Okay, each and every session will be recorded, and few sessions, only few sessions I'll upload in the YouTube for every batch, and remaining sessions definitely. Okay, you don't see anything in the YouTube. Definitely, you will get the recordings directly to your Google Drive. So from your Google Drive itself, you can access the recordings. 1 to 2 years, what I can say, validity will be there for the recordings. 1 to 2 years, the recordings will be available, and then okay, you can watch the recordings of the Google Drive. So doubts and exercise, guys, as discussed, no need to keep anything in your brain. Whatever doubt, I don't see any silly doubts, simple doubts and all. I mean to say, there is no silly and simple doubts. So you know that there is something in your brain, so you want to ask, you want to clear it, clear it. Don't hesitate. Again, I'm saying, you know how you're earning the money by working 10 hours, 12 hours a day, you're earning the money. You're not getting money for free. At least if you're getting money from your parents, you know that how they earn that money. So nothing to hesitate. That is your money you are spending. So you can ask any doubts at any point. Again, I don't give separate Q&A session. I'll ask any doubts. You can ask the doubts, or you can stop me in the middle and you can ask the doubts. Don't keep the things in your brain. If you're comfortable in Telugu, you can ask the doubts in Telugu also. Nothing to worry. Okay. Don't hesitate, guys. No one is going to see you. That's it. Till now, whatever is done, hesitation completed. Now, don't hesitate to learn the things. So in two things, you cannot feel any shy and hesitate, guys. I feel like while eating, you cannot feel any shy and hesitate. And while learning also, same. Okay, don't feel like that. Okay, that's fine. That is your stomach. You are going to feel the hungry. Okay, so don't hesitate to ask the things, guys. After every topic, I'm going to give you some exercises. So exercises are very important. Exercise will help you. The exercise will help you to crack your interviews and all. So whatever interview questions and all, some of the things I'll discuss, but still some extra things will be there. All things I cannot discuss, right? So based on this knowledge, you can at least try for it. So exercise I'll give you. You have to complete the exercise, guys. So once the exercises are completed, so you have to update me. You have to send a screenshot. Okay. So I'll treat you as a children for the next 2 months. Okay. So I don't feel any anything in that. Okay, you are my children. Whatever you are my children as of now for the next 2 months. Okay, so the treatment will be like that only. So I'm not like other trainer. So I'll give you some exercise homeworks. Okay, some punishments also I'll give you. Punishment means don't think some other punishments. I'll ask you to write for 10 times, 15 times if you are doing any blunders. Okay, blunder mistakes, not for small things and all. Blunder, even if we discussed, but still you are doing a blunder mistake, to remember. Okay, I'll give you some punishments. Like punishments means don't think that's a punishment. That's kind of an exercise, a different exercise. That's it. What is Speaker Series, guys? So every batch, up to 5 people. Again, I'm saying up to 5 people. It can be 2 or 3 or 5 people. One manager will come, technical manager. Okay. These are add-ons, guys, extra things. Depends upon the availability. These things will be available. Every batch, one technical manager will come. He will explain how the things will be in the organization, what kind of precautions you have to take care, how they are going to scrutiny the resumes. Why? Because most of the cases, technical people are going to evaluate your resumes and all. On what basis they are going to evaluate your resume. So in every batch, okay, one person, technical manager will come, one HR will come to let you know the HR formalities, how the things, how to talk, how to negotiate. So every class will have, okay, I mean to say not every class, every batch, okay. One HR will come and she is going to explain all the HR formalities. 2-3 people from previous batch students, like who got the job, how they got the job, what kind of questions they faced, how many interviews they faced, how much package they got. So from previous batch, okay, so just to give you some encouragement kind of thing. Why? Because I feel you people also should act as a speakers for the next batch people, batch 53. So just to give you an encouragement, to give you an overview, to give you an idea how the real time will be. Okay, so I'll welcome 5 people, guys, up to 5 people. So they are going to tell you all these things. That is called speaker series. So that is like add-on to this course. So I'll based on their availability, I'm going to invite 5 people, guys. Okay. Azure SQL DBA, as discussed, it's good to learn Azure SQL DBA. So that's why I'm included. Till now, I used to take only SQL DBA classes. Later, it's very important, right? So people are asking whether they are using or not using, but still they are asking Azure SQL DBA whether you have any knowledge. Guys, IT is nothing but like updating yourself daily, guys. So don't think like once you learn one course, that's it. Okay, so no, you don't get chance to learn many courses, guys, once you are into the organization. So before jumping into the organization itself, you try to learn the things. Okay, so again, if the application is updating, then only we can use the application. If the application is not updating, after some point of time, you have to uninstall it. In the same way, in the IT, if you want to jump into IT, you have to update continuously, guys. Okay. So with a single technology, Shanmu, can I survive 15 to 20 years? No. Like things are changing, right? So you have to update to the new applications and all. Okay. So Azure is also part of that. So try to learn Azure, guys. So it's very important. So it's also part of our course. Yes, Santosh, Lakshmi, please. Yes, Lakshmi, please. I hope you raised the hand. Okay, chalo. I guess you don't have questions. Certifications, coming to the certifications, guys, as a DBA, we have Azure certifications. Earlier, we used to have up to 2021, we used to have on-prem certifications. On-prem certifications, okay. So later what happened on 2021, in the year of 2021, on-prem certifications are like retired completely, okay. So we have cloud certifications. So very important certification for DBS is DB300, administering SQL databases. Okay, so it's an important certification for us. So you can generally certifications, those who are having some real-time experience, they can clear the certifications by their own, but still not every person who is having a real-time experience can clear, but still you have to learn a lot of things. You can try to clear the certification DP300. AG900 is a basic, AG900 is there, but that's the basic. It's not related to databases. It's just related to the cloud. So you can try to clear the certifications by your own, but again, if you need certification at any cost, if you can't clear it, let me know. We have options. Okay, we'll tell you. So certifications is mandatory, Shanmukh? No, not mandatory. Okay, certifications are not mandatory. That's a kind of added extra, like again, it will give you an extra weightage to your resume. So certification is not mandatory, but if you want, you can do it. Certified, generally, they are going to give priority to the certified DBS. Client also will shortlist the resume, mostly US clients, UK clients, they'll give importance priority to the certifications. So if 2 people are there, one is certified, another one is not certified, okay, generally, they are going to choose certified DBS. Okay, again, depends upon the resume, job descriptions and all, JDs and all, right? So certification is important, guys, if you want, but it's not mandatory. You can try it. So certification generally it will cost you like around, if you go to US, it will cost you around $165 if you are writing by your own. Okay, and in Indian currency, it will be 4,800 plus GST will be there. So that's how it will work. Okay. So certifications are not mandatory, but in case if you want, you can try it. Yes, Santoshi, you're asking some questions.
Yeah. So for the certification thing, so will you be providing any dump kind of
No,
like
I
which
don't
may
provide.
be
I
no
don't provide
nothing
any.
like that? Okay.
So the
Okay. So
same.
can I connect with you afterwards, like for the
Yeah,
certification
you can
part?
connect. Any service is available with me, guys. So nothing, whatever it is, until you settled in the job, all the services are available with me. So no problem. You can ask. Okay, no issues. But some things we cannot discuss like in public, right? So it will be like
Right. Yeah. That's
yeah. Okay,
Thank
so
you.
that's how it will work. Yes, if you have certification, it will be good, guys. Okay, you'll get some extra package also.
So, can I ask you a question, Sean?
Yes,
So
please.
I have the Easy 900 and Easy 104 certificate. Do you think that would be helpful?
Easy
Should I
104.
take that?
You can add
Yes,
it. You can add
yeah,
it.
I have Easy 104 and Easy 900.
Easy 900 also you can add it. See, if you have already, you can add it. But for DBS, DP 300 is very useful.
Thank you.
You can add it as an extra, but they don't consider even if you have Easy 900. But if you are trying for the if the job description as per the JD, if Azure is there, if they are more into Azure, then it will be an added advantage. But if they are not into Azure, they are using only on-premises, that's okay. You can still add it. Why? Because that will also, at least the minimal weightage will be there. Okay. Questions, guys, please.
Hello. Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah. Hi, Shanu. So my question is, say, while giving a certification, so somebody will be helping from your end.
That will be discussed later. Okay, ping me in the WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So we had discussion about that non-production, no, that UAT stage and other things. So what is the sequence actually in that? So what is the first thing it will go?
The next to prod is your stage servers. So let me open that. Yeah. So production is the main. Okay, this is the live application. Okay, if something goes wrong with the production servers, your live application will be down. So this is the main thing. Okay, and then under non-prod we have all the servers.
Okay.
The next to production will be stage servers. Stage is almost close to production. Okay, so then generally QA will be there. Okay, so test will be the last one. QA dev servers will be there. UAT or test both are same, user acceptance test. Okay, so this is how generally it will be. Depends. See, priority, these are the lowest priority. Whether you go with a test QA or QA test, generally test is the least priority. Prod is the highest priority. And in case if you are trying to implement any changes, first they will do it in the test, then they will do it in a QA, then they will do it in dev servers, then finally it's almost closer to stage servers. Okay. Finally, next to stage we have production servers.
Production servers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, bro. Thanks.
Yeah.
And at the end of the course, do we get the course completion certificate, right? For this completion of this course?
Guys, I want to update you one thing related to this. Okay. First thing, those who are looking for course completed certification. Okay. So there is no use of such certificates. First thing. Okay. Why? Because everyone is going to try as a 4 years or 5 years experience in DBA. You will get the certification in 2023. So if you completed your course in 2023, how can you claim that you have 4 years of experience? No meaning. But still, for this batch, I am planning. We tie up with an academy. Okay, I hope you know this an academy. So this unacademy people, okay, so like let me go to our website. We have our own website, guys. So the source.com. So if you go to the source.com, okay, so you can see here. Okay, so this is our website, Source Society of Software Engineers, right? And if you go to courses, so if you complete the live, I mean to say live training and all, you will get the certificate. But again, okay, so again I'm saying this is just a formality, guys. Okay, so this
Yeah.
kind of certificate you'll get it, but again, you cannot claim that I have a certificate from SOSC. Okay, why? Because definitely you'll try for 3 or 4 or 5 years of experience. If you got certificate in 2023, you cannot claim like you have 4 years of experience. But still, the things are in progress. I'm not going to assure you that you will get it, but if everything went successful, you will get the certificate, course completion certificate. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
But again, there is no use of that certificate. Okay, that is
Yeah. No.
as you know that.
I actually I'm not asking for that actually. So in my company, or like they will be like from which institute you have completed this course. So in that cases, so we need to tell them like I have completed the course from this university.
Yeah,
So
not
for that
university
purpose.
don't treat this way because I am providing all the courses, right? So that's why I
Okay.
named this as a university in the YouTube. But
Okay.
generally, if you go to the website, that is the source.com only. So
Yeah,
people
that's
will
fine.
people will think that this is the real university. No, not like that, guys. The YouTube channel name is Source University. So I'm going to provide courses on multiple technologies. I felt like Source University is the good name, so I just mentioned like that. Okay, but guys, I'm a freelancer trainer. Okay, so I used to train the students since 7 years. So we don't have any university. Don't expect that.
No, no, no. Just for the name.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. But again, I have to clarity. I have to give the clarity, right? So that's why.
Okay,
Source
that's fine.
University is a group of people. Okay,
Group
so
of
we
people.
help you to give you trainings on multiple technologies, guys. Okay.
Okay, okay, Sinu. Yeah, thanks, bro. Nothing else.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other questions, guys?
Yeah, Shanmugh. This is Rajesh. So in the course content regarding that issues and resolutions, is there any topic on this?
Which one regarding?
Issues, sir.
See, issues, there will be no separate topic, sir. Every concept, like how it will be, every concept first we'll discuss the theory part. Second, we'll discuss the demo, how to perform it, how to do it. Third, we'll discuss some common issues, what and all some common issues we'll get it from that particular topic. Fourth one, we'll discuss about the interview questions on that particular topic. Fifth one, some exercises. So every concept, this flow will continue. Discussion, demo, common issues, you will get it, and interview questions on the topic and exercises. Every concept will follow this flow. Okay, so again, there is no separate sessions like how to troubleshoot these things. During the concepts itself, I'll tell you. Okay, but whatever the things, common issues that we are getting, that we'll discuss. Shanmugh explain all the errors on the always on, it will take 2 months. I cannot even show you. Some of them I cannot reproduce. So I'll give you a subject. So based on the subject, I'll give you some common troubleshooting steps, how to troubleshoot, how to monitor. Using that knowledge, you can use the same knowledge, okay, to fix the other issues. Okay, so yes, we are going to discuss some common issues.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, bro.
Yes,
So
please.
Is it sufficient that if we can finish this SQL DBA instead of going with Azure SQL? I know Azure
Sure.
SQL is the advanced level thing, but can we crack the interview with this SQL
We
DBA?
can. If they are using only SQL DB on premises, I hope I still okay, like 70%, still 60 to 70% people are using on premises. Around 30 to 40%, like they're moving to cloud. In cloud also, people are choosing Microsoft Cloud Azure. Some people, like 10% people, are choosing RDS, AWS RDS relational databases. So I'm very sure that still 60 to 70% people are still using on-premises server. So this is more than enough, up to 5 to 6 years experience. Okay,
Okay.
if they have Azure in their project, then you have to learn Azure. But if they are using on premises, then it is more than enough.
Yeah, I heard this. Somebody told me that if you have joined somewhere with SQL DBA with the basic knowledge, and if the client has Azure, and definitely they're gonna provide you the training sessions and with the certification. So
Correct.
most of the US clients will be asking for certifications, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
they would be
It's
providing it.
yeah, it's good to have. Again, I'm saying there is no big difference. Okay, you have
Yeah.
to spend some extra 1 month time, but again, after getting the job, you have to spend extra money, extra time also. Not sure whether you are going to get that time and all. Better to learn now itself. If you are ready, then next 10-15 years, that's fine. If you learn Azure SQL DB also.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Fine. Thank you.
no problem. Any questions, guys? Questions? Any questions? Yes.
Hi, Sanmukh Mansu here.
Yes, yes, please.
I want to ask you how to register for this course.
Will tell you, sir. I hope you have my number. Guys, do you have my number,
Yes,
everyone?
yes.
Yes,
Yeah. Yeah, just ping me. Okay, so I'm going to, and let me provide you this. Okay, so give me 2 minutes time in this. In the meantime, if you have any questions, you can ask me, guys. So what I'll do, I'm going to give you this form. Okay, so this is very important. Some more info. Tell me, Vinay, what kind of information you want. You don't get any certificate from Unacademy. We just tie up with Unacademy. You'll get the certificate with our name only, SVSC only. Okay, you don't see anywhere Unacademy and all. Okay, fine. So 1 minute. So guys, give me 1 minute time. In the meantime, you can ask your questions. I'll be there. Okay, but I have to complete this contact information. Okay, so email. Okay. Duplicate is there. A duplicate questions section. Tell me, guys, any questions, any doubts? Make a copy. Yeah, I have.
Yeah, bro. So that DP 300, it is related to the SQL Server certification, or
Yes,
it's
correct. SQL Server, Azure SQL, and SQL on premises also.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shanmugh. Actually, you are saying that from 2021 onwards, the certification is purely based on Azure, right? So, is it mandatory to learn Azure to attempt that certification, or how it will
Not
be?
mandatory, not mandatory, sir. Okay, so again, I'm saying it's not mandatory. It's good to have.
Okay.
Yeah,
Not
good to
about
have
the certificate. I'm asking, is it mandatory to learn the course, Azure course, to attempt the questions in this certification?
Oh, yes, of course, of course, of course.
Because
If
the questions will be like
correct,
build a
correct.
server with the
The
resources.
tab
Like,
is, if you see here, let me show you DP 300 exam. Okay. So if you see here, the name itself is Administering Microsoft Azure SQL Solutions.
yeah.
So if you don't know Azure, I mean to say Azure SQL DBA, then it's difficult to clear DP 300 exam. Okay, so you should have knowledge on Azure SQL also for clearing DP 300.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Then it is better to attempt this certification after your Azure course, right? You.
I told you again, certifications are okay, like very tough, guys. So don't think only with the training you're able to crack it. Okay, you should do some homework from your side, and you should have some real-time experience also. Okay, so then you can, okay, what I can say, you can clear the certification, guys. Okay, don't expect only with the training you're able to clear it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So guys, give me
Yeah.
a
Actually,
minute.
you said that on premises. On-premises certifications are
On-premises
expired.
also, see,
Yeah.
so some questions will be there. On-premises questions also will be there. On-premises questions also will be there. On-premises and Azure questions will be integrated in the DP300 certification, guys.
Yeah. Got it. Thank you.
Okay, so shorten the URL. I'm creating a contact information form, guys. Don't leave it. We have some things to complete. Okay, so that we have some other things to discuss also. Just give me a minute. Huh?
One more question.
Yes, please.
Whatever command we will learn in this course using GUI, so the commands are same in command prompt. We are using SQL Server and CMD.
I'm not getting your question. Command prompt
Means in our organization, some clients uses GUI version of SQL Server, and some uses it's in command prompt CMD.
Okay.
So the command we are going to learn here in GUI would they work on CMD also, or we have to do?
Yes. So there are commands are same whether you are running whether you are using SSMS Management Studio interface or command prompt. Okay, SSMS will, as it is the GUI, will connect using just a click. Whereas in the command prompt, we have to give some commands to connect to the server. Once you are connected, both are same. You are going to use the same commands. There is no separate commands for SQL CMD.
Okay.
Yeah, commands are same, guys. And what is this email? Just 1 minute, please don't mind. Okay, guys. Okay, so I'm just posting one link in the chat. Please fill this form. This is very important to continue, guys. Okay, you will also get the recordings and all once you fill this form. Okay, I just sent it to Subramanian now. Let me share to everyone. Right, I just sent it in our chat, Google chat. I mean to say Zoom chat, guys. Okay, so open the Zoom chat and you can see a form. Please fill that form. That is important, guys. Please include your email ID and all. Okay, so that you will get the recordings. Okay, fine. So now let me continue this. I hope I expected a lot of questions from you guys, but no one asked those questions. Okay. So job preparation again, right? What we have to do after the course, everything will be discussed. Okay, how to get the job will be discussed in the course itself. In the last class, we have separate classes to cover these things. How to build a career after getting the job. Like, of course, you know the channel, right? So we have a separate channel in the YouTube. So go to, I'm sorry, let me share it. Yeah, you're able to see my screen, right? So you can go to YouTube, guys, and you can go to SOS University. Okay, you can go to SOS University, and you can see this is our channel. Okay, so you can just go to here, and we have some playlists here. So you can go to the playlist, guys. Okay, you'll get an idea. Right, you'll get an idea and all. Like previous playlist, we have SQL DBA, complete SQL DBA we have. So this is batch 51. If you see here, this is batch 51 playlist. We have some videos here. You can go through some like demos and all. If you want, you can just watch it. Okay. So this is our channel. Please subscribe to the channel, guys. I'll upload the videos initially, like few videos I'll upload, right? Please subscribe to the channel, and you can enable the notifications just by clicking on the bell icon, so that you'll get the notifications whenever I uploaded the video. No need to wait for my recording. Okay, initially, later I'll share. Once the batch is finalized, I'll share the recordings directly to your Gmail IDs. Please fill the Google form. It's very important. Okay, so based on that, you will get the, and in case if you want to add any comments, like whatever it is, whether good, bad, fast, slow, speed. Okay, so whatever it is, okay, whatever you feel, you can add in the comments. Any suggestions and all you can add in the comments. So package, what package you can expect, guys, generally, okay, for 3 years. Nowadays, you can expect a package per 1 year. For 1 year, you can expect, okay, for 1 year, you can expect 2 lakhs package, guys, okay, 2 to 3 lakhs for 1 year. So if you are keeping 3 years of experience, you can expect 6 to 7 lakhs of package. If you are keeping 4 years, 8 to 10 lakhs. Recently, last week, one of our student with 4.8 years experience, he got 13 lakhs package with the shares. Last week only, he got the offer and he joined itself in a week, immediate joiner. In a week, he got, in a week, okay, believe me, his life is changed. Okay. So you'll also get that opportunity, guys. You'll also get the time. Just wait for it. Okay. So don't worry. So definitely people will get the chances and all. So if something is missing means there is a great thing waiting for you. So you don't worry about it. You will also get it. So 4.8 years experience, you got 13 lakhs package. Okay. And he also got extra bonus like benefits and all, shares and all, he got it. So he struggled a lot. Then luckily he got the job. I mean to say, not luckily, like he struggled and he got the job. Okay, fine. So like that, you can expect anything between 4 years, 8 to 10 lakhs, but don't demand, my friend got 13 lakhs package, give me 13 lakhs, then only I'll join. I know a lot of my students did like that. After like the final interview, they asked 13 lakhs, 14 lakhs. My friend is getting that much for this experience. Don't demand any package. Package will depends upon the company, project, that particular band, your designation band, and their limitations. They'll have their limitations. HR people will have their own project limitations. This position we can offer only this much of salary. You don't believe sometimes. What is your salary? They will ask, HR will ask, okay, my salary is 10 lakhs, or else my salary is 8 lakhs. I'm expecting 10 lakhs. Oh, sorry. For this band, the minimum package is 12 lakhs. For this band, the minimum package is 12 lakhs. I know a lot of scenarios. So even though you're asking 10 lakhs, they'll give you 12 lakhs. Okay, why? Because as per the band. But if the band is saying 10 lakhs and you're asking 12 lakhs, no. So we have a maximum limit up to 10 lakhs. We can give this much only. So this kind of answers and all you will hear from the HRs, guys. So you can expect the salary like for 1 year experience, you can expect 2 to 3 lakhs. But again, don't demand. Initially, let's get one opportunity, later you can demand. And 5 years, 9 to 12 lakhs, you can expect. For US people, you can expect $55 to $60 per hour. That is an ideal value. One of, like I mean to say 90K and 90K to $105K dollars. You can expect that is okay for now for 4 to 5 years experience level. One of our US student, he got a job of SQL DBA with 125K. Okay, so Firoz, for you, this is, I guess you are the only one from US in this batch. Okay, so you can expect, okay, so you can expect anything between 90K to 105K with your 5 to 6 years level experience. Right,
Thank you, Shep.
myself, Shanmugh, guys, I'm a freelancer. I'm doing, okay, a job and parallelly, okay, I'm working and parallel I'm giving trainings and all. So overall 10 years of experience I have. And since 7 years I'm into this teaching field, guys. Okay, so that is a small intro about me. So that's it for now. Please fill the Google form. So it's very important to get the recordings and all, and please add your comments, suggestions and all. It's very important to improve myself. Okay, and in the evening at 7 p.m. IST, we'll connect, guys, and we'll continue the discussion. Okay, fine. Chalo, any questions, any doubts?
In the evening, we will join with the same link.
Using the same link, you can join, guys. Okay. Up to further communication, using the same link, you can join. Okay. Right, guys? You can use the same link to join the classes. Thanks for reminding me. Chalo. And I hope you have my number. If you don't have my number, this is my number, +91 country code 50140590 140. Okay. 9902590140 is my number. I'll be available in the WhatsApp at any time. Okay, so you can ping me, guys. Okay, so we'll respond.
Okay, bro.
Right. Anything, guys? Anything to discuss? Any doubts you have, please? Just a minute. Just 1 minute, please. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute, please. Right, chalo. So if nothing is there to discuss, okay, that's it for now, guys. We'll connect in the someone connected Realme RMX 3392, please. Okay, so next time, please connect with your name. If you don't know, just let me know. I mean to say, while connecting, it will ask you to give the name. If you miss that screen, let me know. I'll rename it for you. Okay, Realme RMX 3392.
Yeah, this is Srinivas Sharmak. Actually, I didn't rename it.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, next time I will connect with me. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks.
Guys, don't join from 2 devices. Okay, it will create some confusion and all. So if there is a chance that you want to join with 2 devices and all, let me know. Okay, so that I'll give you some extra arrangements and all. Fine. That is one of the thumb rule we have. Don't join with the 2 devices and don't join with the device names as well. Okay, so these are the main things, guys. Okay, that's fine. So ping me, guys. Okay, 9902590140. Ping me in the WhatsApp. If you need any further doubts, details about the course and all, I can help you out on that. Okay. Chalo, guys, that's it for now. Thank you. Thanks for joining the.
Thank you, Sean.
We will continue.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you,
Nice
Sharmak.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
thank
you,
you
sir.
very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you. Bye. Please fill the form, guys, please.
Yeah. Thanks, bro. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.